Probably entertaining. Entertaining. Congratulations to Bemidji. They came in here and brought the game where a lot of our players didn't want to go. That's what we're going to have to resolve. Comes from our forwards not being able to stay above the play, and our D giving a lot of gap. We're going to have to defend a lot harder than that if we're going to have any success at all. And Bemidji was good. I liked how our penalty kill was in that 5-minute major at the end, but again, that was a little bit, that was ended up not being the winning goal, but a puck kind of leaks through, and they have one guy coming and we don't box him out. I mean, that's kind of the MO. We have several players that like to take their foot off the gas as soon as they have availability, and I think that's kind of a big reason why we have so much trouble after layoffs. Our record after a week off is pretty hideous, and I think it's because our guys really just enjoy that time off, and it's the grind, that everyday grind of the attention and detail to the game is what they don't relish. And I thought Bemidji brought it there this weekend. So, but saying that, I thought there was resiliency. I thought our guys got a little bit energized in the second half of that game. Our power play was very good, and I was extremely, first of all, grateful for Laurie Raymond for playing center for us and did a phenomenal job. And that line, I felt that line of Costa Purdy was great on the weekend too, I thought, but that line of Laurie Raymond and Nordy and Trevor Kukkonen, I thought that line was absolutely tremendous. They were the line that matched the competitiveness and the speed and the attention to detail that Bemidji had throughout their lineup, and it seems like that when we're not playing well, when the times are tough, it's those guys. It's those guys that just do it all the time that way. I'm always saying that, aren't I? Like I'm always saying, it's thanks for Nordy and those guys. If other guys, they'll be the line that we want other guys to learn off of and learn transition and things off of, learn strength on the puck. So I'm very appreciative of their effort today. And the effort was there from everybody, I thought, for the most part on the weekend. I thought they really Bemidji did a really good job breaking our spirit last night, and then again, for the first part of tonight, but we got some power play opportunities, thank goodness, and we're able to score on them, which I think gave us some life, and I think the crowd enjoyed that. Would have liked to obviously come out with a win, but once it got to overtime, we weren't going to win a Carnival. They had us on that, but we certainly wanted the points. But you know what? Maybe we want to go on the road for playoffs. We've won the championship before on the road, and we're certainly a better road team. I'm anticipating us having a really good weekend next week in Augustana. We don't play well at home. I don't know why that is. I was talking to the coaches today about that. I don't know if it's who we live with, or I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's staying up late, and I don't know what it is. But on the road, two guys to a room and a little more focus, we seem to play a heck of a lot better on the road.
Jensen gets the MVP. He has the hat trick tonight. How have you liked his development so far this season?
I like him tonight for sure. I think he's in and out still as a freshman a little bit. I think if he competes, he got 3 power play goals. We need that, and which is good. We'll take those power play goals, but you have to play 5-on-5. If we don't go 4 for 4, I think on the weekend we were 1 for 2 last night, but our first goal last night, our other power play, we scored right at the end of it. So it was in essence a power play as well with the power play unit out there. So 6 for 6, but you're not gonna get, the Wings have tried to live a little bit off that power play, and you better find some 5-on-5 play that's going to be consistent and trackable, and with transition and not giving up the zone as easy. I just thought this weekend our forwards just handed players off to our D a lot coming up ice, and our D didn't want to handle them. And then on top of that, we handed them off and then didn't pick up guys very well entering. You saw how many times they drove it deep or chipped it in. They scored a goal tonight, I think, where they chipped it in and beat us to the puck on a chip in, and then gave it to a guy wide open in front of the net. And they had a good scoring chance doing the same thing. Like, come on, So we got a lot of work to do, but I do think that we gained a little confidence, figured some things out as the game went on, and the group always works hard. I wish the group as a whole had developed that competitive greatness where you're at your best when you need to be at your best. You know, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Secretariat. When you're at your best, when you need to be your best. That's, you know, I wish we'd develop a little bit of that. Without that, you don't stand a prayer.